Hi, today I'm going to do a quick little video on how to astral project. Now, I've been astral projecting pretty much my whole life, and I just assumed that everyone was able to do it. But as I read through comments on YouTube or anywhere across the internet, I realized that a lot of people have a hard time doing this. And something that has come so easily to me, I was trying to think, what is it that I do in order to astral project? And I tested out my little theory, if you want to call it, yesterday, and it worked. Of course it worked. It always works. So I'll make this video short as possible so that you can do this tonight, or at least work on doing it tonight. Don't be upset if you can't do it your first night. So the best time to astral project, a lot of people think right when you go to bed is the best time to astral project. And I have done this many countless times. But for me, personally, the best time is when you're about to take a nap. And I don't mean like a 20 to 30 minute nap. I guess you could. You see, I take long naps. I usually take like an hour, 30-minute naps. Since they're a little longer, I'm able to astral project and actually have more time to get into the mindset for this. So what you want to do is the reason why you're doing it during nap time, like a child. Anyway, I am a child. So the reason why you're doing it during nap time is because you want to have, you want to be pretty conscious. And I don't mean like the consciousness as far as like, your brain consciousness, even though it's kind of interlinked, I believe. Either way, you want to still be tired, but also not so tired, if that makes sense. You don't want to be overly tired, because as soon as you're overly tired, you're just going to fall into sleep. And I mean, you can lucid dream then, but you want to just make sure that you're tired but not too tired. So that's why nap is the perfect time to do this. And then you're going to want to relax. And the reason why you're going to want to relax is because as soon as you freak out, you're going to get sucked right back into your body. So it's weird how it happens. For me, whenever I'm astral projecting, I will give the command to my subconscious, or to my inner being rather, that I am ready to project astrally. And every time I do this, I lay down for my nap. I say, hey, I'm ready to astral project. And as I'm falling asleep, I remain thinking. So instead of just relaxing and not thinking of any thoughts or stuff like that, what I do is I start to think about something. So something positive, of course, but it can be really anything. You can think about, you can think about what you want to, have manifest in your life. You can think about if you had a good day, think about your day, think about anything your heart desires. And the reason why you want to keep thinking is because this keeps your conscious mind, if you want to call it, awake. It keeps you active instead of you falling into this like sleep. So you want to stay thinking. Whatever it is, just keep thinking. And as you're falling asleep, you're going to notice that it's going to get harder and harder to think. And this is how you know that you're getting closer and closer to your body falling asleep. So that's a little telltale sign. Keep thinking. And for me, what happens is when I astral project, I will be astral projecting and I won't even realize that I'm doing it at first. It's kind of like a lucid dream where you become aware and then you're like, holy shit. And so what I like to do is I like to look at my hands. I did this yesterday as well, where I look at my hands and I realize that they're like, not like ghostly white, but like spirit, like a bluish tint that's very see-through. So I did it yesterday rather. And as I was doing this, I was looking around and I was going through this basement, and I didn't like the vibes of this place. And this is why I didn't give any direction as to like where I wanted to project to. So I think it just went to someplace random. And so as I'm moving around, I get a little freaked out. And as soon as I did, I flip back. I get sucked back in my body. It kind of makes this bang like that. And so this is why I told you earlier that you need to relax. You need to relax as best as you can. And because as soon as you freak out, as soon as you say, you know, like, I'm not feeling this, like, you're gonna get sucked back. And a lot of the times, what sucks me back is not what's going on in the astral projection, because it doesn't really freak me out. But what freaks me out is sometimes I can still feel my physical body. And sometimes my face isn't where I want it to be, like my nose. And so like I'll feel my nose breathing on the pillow, and I'm thinking, oh man, I can't breathe. Like I need to make sure my body that I need to go back to is able to breathe, and then I get sucked back in. So make sure you're comfortable. Make sure that if you can do it on your back or something, that's probably better too. I sleep on my stomach, so like side stomach, so my face is always tucked in somewhere. So pretty much make sure that you're not scared, and make sure that your physical body that you need to return to is in, can breathe. And other than that, you do that. For me, it works, every time. So, but if you have a hard time, then just keep doing this. It will work eventually. Just remember to do it during your nap, because you're more conscious. And don't be like me, actually have a direction on where you want to go, where you want to astral project to. So tell your subconscious mind, I want to go here or there or whatever. And then that is where you'll end up going. And remember, at first you might not realize you're astral projecting. You might feel like you're dreaming. So becoming aware by looking at your hands, and just have like a cue almost. So you say, I'm going to look at my hands. Even when I'm dreaming, no matter what, I'm just always going to look at my hands. And that'll be like a trigger point that will keep you, that will snap you out of it and make you become aware. And there's a weird thing that happens whenever you become aware when you astral project, is everything starts to look more real and intense. So just be aware of that. If you haven't astral projected before, things are just as real as they are here. So that could freak a lot of people out, but you're safe. I mean, I haven't read anything bad about astral projecting. Maybe there is something, I don't know. But generally, it's pretty safe. I mean, I've done it my whole life. I'm always here, and I overthink everything. So if there was something bad, I'd be, not doing it. So that's how you astral project. So I hope this video helps you, and let me know if you astral project, and let me know if you have any easier tips, and I will pin it in a comment if it's really good and it can help a lot of people out. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.